Yo, what's going on, Karen? Glad you popped on here. This is neat. Do live chat. There we go. This is weird. Oh well. So I have subbed and I have notifications. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. That helps us out greatly. Let's see, did that bring it up? Doesn't say that it did, but yeah. But thank you. Super grateful for that. Come and have coffee with us. It's time. It's coffee time. We haven't done one. Have I done one this week? I think I did one on Monday. So I figured out Friday I'll do another one. And Dish, you need to go lie down, buddy. No, go find your chair. Dog, go find your chair. You don't need to be in my lap. He wants to be in my lap, but I don't want him in my lap right now. Got my coffee. It's like 11:15 here, 11:17-ish. And you know, I thought just kind of sit here and drink my coffee and see how the day goes. See who ends up watching, if anybody. They changed the viewer. I don't like how I see this. Pop out dashboard. Well, that really doesn't help me. They popped the dashboard out. I have a dog. He's an Australian Shepherd Border Collie Blue Heeler. His name is Dish. Want to get up here, buddy? Come on. Get up here. Here he is. This is Dish. He's one of my dogs. He's the one that stays out all the time because he's old. He's a good boy. He just kind of lies around. Doesn't do much. Bothers me when I try to talk on the phone or do a live stream or video or anything. He just thinks I'm talking to him. So, but you need to get down. Okay, that's enough. Get off, please. I love you, but you need to get off. He has no boundaries. So, go find your chair. Go get in your chair. You have a chair. Like you have a whole chair. He lies back. It's right back there behind you. You can kind of see it. That chair back there in the corner. That's the chair he likes to sit in. And I don't know why he doesn't always. There he goes. He found his spot. I don't know if that's coffee or just his nose. I don't know. Yeah, that's normal dog behavior, but it's annoying when you're trying to get something done. So, my beard's a little crazy today. I don't know. I didn't really comb it. I just kind of let it be. So, anyways, but we're here. Have coffee, talk with you all, see how everybody's day's going. Can I pop out the live chat? Does the live chat pop out? Oh, it does. But that doesn't help me. Okay, well, let's close it and put it back in there. They've changed this view a little bit. I don't like it. So I'm going to go back here. I'm going to go back to content. See what it looks like. Full view. Yeah, that's weird. Cool though. Oh, well, good for you. I'm glad you're trying to get your medical degree. Lie down, Dish. That's cool. This is a strange view. I'm not sure if I like this view. Anyways. Someone said, psst, and I don't know if they're trying to get our attention or what that's all about, but tis what it is. What's going on there? I want to go to YouTube. That's not what I wanted to see. Much as I like to see my data, it's not what I want. I did it again. That's cool and all. Still not what I want to see. I keep clicking the wrong thing here. Captain Hookbeard, indeed, indubitably. I do have a little bit of a Captain Hookbeard thing going on today. It changes from day to day, so. Squares, keep it clean. Just saying. But thank you there. I do not live in Canada. I'm actually in northern Colorado in the United States. I've been to Canada a few times. I like Canada. Not sure if I would live there personally. There's some really cool spots in Canada. I loved British Columbia. and all of that area there. I loved it. I've been to Toronto once. I'm still not sure about Toronto, but I loved like the whole like Victoria and Vancouver area. I loved that. That'd probably be where I would live. I think that fits me best. It reminds me a lot of here, so that's part of it. But I don't know. I've thought about it. I've thought about moving to Canada, but there's just I'd have to have some aspects there like that would take me to Canada. I wouldn't just move there out of nowhere. I might film a video today. We'll see how that goes. I'm still trying to figure out. I do live close to a forest. I live close to the Rocky Mountains. And actually, in Colorado here, where we live is like out of the entire Rocky Mountains in the United States, like we have some of the highest mountains, other than like up there in like Alaska and all that. But we have a lot of 14ers here, so but we do. But yeah, Canada here live like I've talked to a lot of people that live there, and I know people that live there, and they're like, yeah, you should move. I'm like, I would, but I need something to bring me there, like work or like a lifestyle change or something like that. And I am not ready for a lifestyle change yet, and I don't have any work that's bringing me there yet. So maybe I'll get some Canadian work there, and it's like moving to Alaska. I'd move to Alaska, but there's nothing there. I haven't been to Alaska, but I have no reason to go there, so I probably won't ever go to Alaska. I know people and family members who have gone on like cruises up there, and they loved the cruises. But I'm just like, it's cold, like most of the year. I don't know. I wouldn't move to Canada. Dual stream. A vertical cropped version for the shorts feed. Weird. So, kind of like the mountains of Colorado. Didn't mean to hit that. Yeah, July is good. That's kind of like here. July is good here too. We get cold. We get some snow. But yeah, Canada. I don't know. British Columbia would be. I'd probably go to Vancouver because you're close. You can also go to like Seattle from there. You know the border. You know, stuff's right there. Um, but I have no reason. I have no reason to go to Canada. So one of these days, maybe. But as of right now, I have no reason. If you guys are new and you've been watching our channel for a while, feel free to hit that like and subscribe button with the note and get all your notifications if you like. And you'll get notified when we post stuff like today, like this live stream or any of our other videos. We've got the newest one was December 3rd. That's our newest video. 126 long form. That's our last video, and it really wasn't that long. It was like, well, it was actually longer than the one before it. I've been trying to do about 6 to 8 minute videos just to kind of 155-minute one, and that one just didn't do well at all. I have some other ones. A Mac Mini one, that thing's like 8. My Helios is 9. It just depends. I got some in here that are kind of out of date a little bit, but you know, it's fine. It's what it is. We've been doing this in the studio one lately, and it's cool. It's a little series, a little mini series. You actually live in Lebanon, so I thought you said you were in Canada. Did you not? Or maybe I misread that. Let me see here. Which is fine. To be honest. Oh, so you just said Canada is pretty good. Oh, okay. Well, you know. But you did ask if I lived in Canada, so I guess I assumed stuff. That's fine. But you asked me what I'm doing, which I think it's funny when people ask me, what you doing on a live stream? I think it's pretty blatant. This is what I'm doing. But I'll tell you anyways. I'm here to just kind of create community, talk with people, enjoy a cup of coffee with the people who watch, subscribe, and like to our channel, and answer questions, talk audio, talk video, talk music, just kind of whatever, just kind of create community. And I do this at least a couple times a week, sometimes more, sometimes less, but it's usually 2 or 3 times a week, and just helps grow the channel and get watch views and stuff like that. So but yeah, that's what I know. I got a dog that's being noisy up there. Man, she hasn't. And there's a lot of inspiration. Looking at the inspiration page on my thing here. Solving studio home, get better power. It's kind of what that boils down to. Okay, we'll go back to analytics. But yeah, like I said, we're grateful for everything. Hello there, 21 Pilots Girly. I'm glad that you're new. Since you're new and you like our stuff, if you like what we're doing, hit that like and subscribe button. Or just say hi, 21 Pilots. Imagine you're a girl who loves 21 Pilots, which there's nothing wrong with that. Let's see. That's not what I wanted to hit. I hate it when it does that. You click a button and it just right clicks. Yep, you are of much younger. Well, I can't say that. You can be famous. Yeah, well, good luck. Fame is a fading thing in today's world. Will you go lie down? Stop. Go lie down. Go. Right there, right under my butt, he likes to live. So, but, I see people that are like, I want to be famous. And you were just outside, dog, so lie down. I have a bunch of cables back here, too. I got to clean up. Hi, Anime Eclipse. I'm going to say hi. Hi to you. If you say hi, if you say hi in my comics, I'll generally tell you hi back. Don't really have a reason. Maybe I need to take him on a walk. That was a rabbit trail. Sorry about that. They really changed this around, like where the live is. I kind of like it. I kind of like the live thing. I like what they're doing here. They're definitely making this a better experience. So, anyways, that's what I know. But bye. See you later. Thank you for dropping by there, Anime Eclipse. Hope you have a great day. Yeah, but we're just chilling here in the studio. I got some work I need to do. I got some stuff I got to think about here in the studio on what we're going to do. Gear-wise, I'm still kind of up in the air with some of the gear that I've got here. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I have a rack space that I need to get a rack plate for this right here. I have this gap right in my desk here between my keyboard and my monitor controller, and the problem I have with that is I keep dropping stuff. I had a pen roll off there the other day and didn't hit me in the foot, but it went to the floor, and I was like, where'd my pen go? Oh, it's on the floor down. Like, how did it get down there? So, but yeah, that's what I know. About 14 minutes. It's been good. It's been a good day. Just keep kind of streaming and growing the channel, and I do have a video I want to do about hardware. I've been getting these video ideas during an actual session, which has been kind of cool. I've had a couple like recording sessions where I'm like, hey, this thing is making me do something. I should make a video on that thing that it's making me do. So, get a little glitchy, huh? So anyways, but yeah, that's just kind of what I've been thinking about lately. Just some stuff here and there. I do want to redo the power to my desk. I need to go through and see what I have in the desk that's not being powered, and stuff that I do have in the desk that is being powered. So we'll just see. I've got a switch, and I've got one rack over here. My Pro Tools rack pretty much just stays off. The fan in that? It is. I've never heard that thing drop power. It sits right here in front of me the entire time. It could sit over there, I suppose. But, oh well. It's the chassis to my HDIO, and it could sit somewhere else. It doesn't have to sit right here on the desk. I just don't have a better place for it. And I've thought about selling the HD rig and going with like an Apollo, and just haven't gotten to it. Yeah, that's what I know. It's not a ton. I don't know if I'll live stream for the normal time that I do. I usually go for about half an hour to an hour. We're hitting about people's lunchtime, so people hop on, hop off, whatever it is. But we're getting quite a few, watchers, subscribers, all that stuff. We're hitting. Oh, geez, what did we hit this month? Watch time. We're almost at 80 hours for watch time this month, which is good. 15,000 views, which is a little low, but actually it's right on where it's more than it was at the end of last month, but still, I don't know. It all doesn't really matter too much because, you guys watch and we enjoy that. I'm grateful for everybody who watches, likes, subscribes. I'm probably going to do an end of the year video, probably start filming that here in the next couple weeks. More about just kind of how this year is gone, what I expect for next year, just some stuff like that. Especially for the channel, for the studio, kind of just stuff like that. Things you can think of, let us know. It's like, hey, we don't know what you're doing for blah 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 next year. I keep thinking of what gear to upgrade to and get. And I did get one. I have one channel of a Warm Audio 273. It's a Warm Audio. It's WA 273. I love it, actually. Now that I've gotten it to work correctly in the studio here. I had a patch bay, and the patch bay was weird. I'd plug it into the patch bay, and it would like lose all of its fidelity. It was weird. So it's plugged directly into the interface now, and it sounds great. So dog howling. I've got one that likes to howl from time to time. She's not hurt or anything. She just likes to howl. Just make noise. So, but it is what it is. What else we got going here? 28 days. How's 2025 look? 2025's done well this year. We've done almost 2,100 hours, watch hours. Oh, that's my other dog. Her name is Winnie. She wants out of her kennel, although she's like the first one out in the morning. Or no, she's the last one out in the morning, the first one out before bedtime. Or when I come home, she's the first one out. If I go to work and come back, she's the first one out along with Dish. But I want to take her for a walk today. I want you to go lie down. Go find somewhere to lie down. There's plenty of spaces. I got some trim pieces I want to work on in the studio. I've been doing the trim to my ceiling. You can kind of see behind me here, this whole piece right here. I've finally been starting to do the trim. I need to get more to do trim right there. To trim the door. That door needs trimmed. And I actually want to take that, trim it, and then build it into that whole thing into a diffuser from like here all the way down. And I think I've got enough little blocks to do it. So I just got to see what I can do. Because the key is you make them each. To make a quadratic diffuser, I want to do one here and I want to do one above the door. But definitely that one is you. And I don't know if I might be able to do it with strips. If I can do it with strips, I do like a 2x4, and then a regular, like 1x1, and then, and kind of stagger it all the way across. I think it'll look good. So that's might be what I do with that. So, but is what it is. I'm Justin. This is Fox and Robyn recording. I don't know if I told you that, but that's what this is. I should introduce myself more often. I don't. I should, but I don't. Come hang out with us. Have some coffee. See what we're up to. Tell us about Christmas plans. We've got Christmas plans coming up here. Just a few things here and there. You hang out with family, you know, just things like that. I think this is the first year in like 20 years that like all of my cousins on my dad's side are going to be together in one sitting. We haven't done that in like literally 20 years. So that's going to be fun. I thoroughly enjoy that. Might go, I got to pick up some risers this weekend. It's going to be fun. I have my choir risers rented out right now. And I got to I've got them at a school right now. I'll pick them up there, and then I've got to take them to a church. And I need to know when the church needs them. So, but, you know, making money off risers I didn't pay for. But you can't go wrong. What to do about that? 6 reason changes the way you mix. I'll be right back. I'm gonna be right back. I hear noises that aren't normal. Alrighty, we're back. I'd go let the dogs out. Why am I cold all of a sudden? Weird. Happens. Oh well. Let's see here. What's going on? Craigslist. What's going on Craigslist? Musicians Craigslist. I check it from time to time. Yeah, I see anything that's like... Nope, nothing there. So we'll go back. We'll go to musical instruments. Sometimes I find stuff on here that's not anywhere else. And that's fine, you know. Silverstone, 1340. I thought it said 1940. The 1940s? Really? I didn't imagine they probably made an amp then. Fender Deluxe. I miss my Fender Deluxe. My little cream one. Allen and Heath. With the digital converter side, which I don't need. Tascam solid state recorder. That would be kind of cool, but I don't need, it's like, it's the entire system, and I don't need all of the racks that he has. PAs I'd take, the tops, $8,000 for all. That's really not bad, though. There's often you find guys selling their whole PA because they're getting out of the game, getting out of doing stuff. This is interesting. 8-track mixer recorder. That's kind of neat. I've never seen that before. Well, I think I have. You just don't see too many of them. Little MIDI studios that they used to make. Tascam used to make back in the 80s. Marshall JMP. I'd love a JMP. That would be great in here. I don't know. I keep thinking about that, of like getting a head, like an amp head rather than my box. Love my box, but there's times where I'm like, man, it'd be kind of nice to have a Mesa Lone Star would be nice too. It'd be nice to have something where like I can have a cab, or I can have something that I can just hook up and just hear the output of the cabinet as opposed to the speaker. divided by 13. UA Apollo 16s. I don't know. Oh, it's one of the old ones. But you can change the cards out. I don't think people sell these super cheap. They're the old ones, the old Apollos, like the Apollo 16s and stuff like that. The old ones they used to sell. Oops, it's not what I wanted. Oh, the music around, and I wanted to look at guitar amplifiers. Tube amps. I want to see what they had for tube amps. Make sure I'm in the right city. I'm not. Because, yeah, ooh, Gibson 20. I know they have Tone King. I think that would be cool. Fender 65 reissue would be cool. They have this one that's an RJS amplification, and I don't know enough about it. Let's see what else they got. They've got an Origin. I had an Origin for a while, and I did like my Origin head. I did like how it sounded. That's got a speaker and a line out. It's just one tube. It literally is just like one tube, one big tube. Hand-built amplifier, so tweed designer. Flexible, ideal for players with value, authentic tube, and original breakup. But it has no speaker. It's a cool head though. Like it has a line out on it. Not all amps do that. I've done a PRS because I've been using a lot of that. I've been using the plug-in a lot. And I thought, it'd be kind of cool to get like a... But the problem with the PRS is I'd still have to have a cabinet. But it does have full and half power setting, which is kind of cool. So, I don't know. The plug-in I've been playing a lot with, but the plug-in is one of those things where it's like, it's only, and that's the Mark Tremonti. They have a PV, they've got, a JCM 2000. Actually a really good deal. What's the back look like? It's got an XLR out. I have to look into that one because that would be cool because it's got the power, it's got everything. Oh, it's the triple super lead. Damn, that would be cool. 100-watt tube amp. That thing would be stinking loud. 100-watt tube amp in here would be ridiculous. I have a little Vox that's 15 watts, and that thing is stinking loud, but I have to keep a watch on that one. That's pretty cool. I looked at that Blues Junior when I was in there last time, and it was okay. Like I've had a couple of them. They're okay. AC30. What the hell is that thing? That's a custom made thing. Silvertone Vintage, Sound City. And they must have sold that Black Star, or it's not in here. They had a Black Star. It was cab and all. It was a head and cabinet. And I don't see it anymore. I wonder if it's not a tube. I wonder if it was actually solid state. Because not all of the Black Star stuff is. There's the debut. Just want to see if they have it in here. I've thought about solid state amp. It's just not my thing. Although they have this Valve King in there that is pretty like. I think that's not the Bogner one. If it was the Bogner one, I'd be a little more like, yeah. Edition Blue. Oh, it's a little 1.8. I don't want to. I have a little 1.8 speaker in here. I use it for certain things. There's the silver one. I know they have that in there. Nobody wants the silver line. It's not really that great of a amp series. Huh. So let's go to Guitar Effects then. Guitar Effects. Let's go to Fort Collins. They got a lot of stuff in Fort Collins. I know that. I love looking at my music around stuff. I really do. They got a lot of cool stuff in there. So they got an H9. I'd take an H9. But I want one of the newer ones. I think one of the newer H9s would be a little better fit for me. Oh, they got the Amp 11 by Love. That was a cool little pedal, to be honest. Peterson strobe rack, which would be cool. I'm just looking through stuff here. Sometimes they got a lot of really cool stuff in here. And yeah. See what I can look by brand. What do they got? Brand. Ooh, they got all sorts of stuff. Line 6. Nothing in the branding. I'm like, yeah, I want that. I used to have that little newer pedal. The thing was cool. It overdrived really weird. It really would. It would just like full on just. The circuit couldn't handle loud volumes for some reason. We'll go to recording. It's Pro Sound Other. I wish it would just remember. It doesn't. There's that Pro patch. HP60. I'm trying to see if they had anything in here that I might want. I thought about doing another patch bay, but doing one of the more higher end ones, like a DPX. But honestly, I don't know. If I do a patch bay again, I think I'm gonna do a higher end one. Wireless jack, interesting. Personal monitoring system. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Kind of surprised they don't have that. It's been fairly. Let's go. If I select the store. Enter. Oh. Find a store. Select that store, please. Cool. I go here like this, and I go to recording equipment. Does it? Does. And they have that 412 in there that I still want. I'm not seeing. I wonder if somebody bought the other one. The 412 would be nice. I'd like to have a WA 412 in here to have just 4 more good mic pre's. Right now I have one really good one and then 8 just kind of eh. They get the job done, but they're not great by any means. Let's see. Okay, so there's that one. Let's see what they got for mixers. Other than that DP. Not much, really. I keep looking just to see if they have something new that I haven't seen. Or something that I might. Oh, actually, the price dropped in that. Happens. The price on that one stayed the same. They had 2 of these D buses there, and I have one. These D boxes. I have one here, and they had 2 of them sitting in the rack there, and I bought one. I don't know. I don't know about analog mixers. I keep thinking about that. Like, oh, it'd be kind of cool to have an analog mixer for the PA system, but it's kind of like, why? Let's see, computer interfaces. Let's see what they got. I think it's funny that they have recording gear and they have an Apollo speaker cabinets. I'm sure they have mine. I have a pair of Cali LP6s. I've thought about LP6s, putting Cali in here. I have a pair of Dyna Audios right now, and I love these Dyna Audios a lot more than I loved my RCFs. Not that the RCFs were bad or anything. It's just 118. Is that an 18? It's a JBL Eon. Ah, that's got to be an 18, a single 18, which is what I have right now. But that would actually be nice because then I could get rid of the power amp. I don't think I could sell my sub to them. They still have EAWs. I keep looking at them. They've dropped. So I think they have a pair of EAWs there. They're 18s. No, they're 15s. They're the SBR 150s, which are 15s, which would be fine because I have a pair of 15s that are identical. And I could power them off my current amplifier, and I wouldn't have to buy a new amplifier, and I'd still have the other sub, so I'd have an 18 and two 15s, which would be enough. I could do 3 across the front. But what I need is a pair of, I just need PA speakers. I have some littler ones that have done me good over the years, but I just need something, a single one. Anything that I'm looking for. They really don't. Effects, lighting equipment, power amps. I thought they had one. Oh, microphones. Something else for microphones. I don't really need any more microphones. I have plenty. But sometimes I come across one. They still have that sphere. Or they got another one. A couple of these WA87s. I had one. For me, it just didn't float my boat like I needed it to. They've got a 67. I haven't tried a 67. That's a tube mic. Keep thinking about getting another mic for my vocals here, other than the SM7. SM7's fine. It does the job. And I got some other WA mics that are good for vocals, but some of those that are good for vocals I'm using on drums. So I haven't quite figured it out yet. I've thought about changing out my drums. My tom mics right now are 414 or the WA14s. I've thought about switching those out for my overheads. I might do that today and put 57s back on. Haven't decided. I really haven't. My 57s are nice because I can literally put them on the drum themselves. Although I don't really like doing that too much. I don't know if those quick releases. I don't. I need to get some more. I thought that one was on a quick release. Oh, Shorty's not. Okay. Thought it was. I like the 414s. They're just, I don't know. They're not quite the cup of tea that I want for my toms lately. I don't know. I'll figure it out because I could make my I don't want to try the 414s as my overheads. I've got a pair of WA 47s juniors that are my overheads in here, and I do like them. So, I don't know. I just have to think about it. So, but I hope everybody's doing well. I'm grateful for everybody who's watched. We've been on for about 40 minutes. I don't know. Might hang around a little bit longer. It's kind of that weird time of the day where people are either at lunch or they're going back to work, or I don't know. But we're thankful for everybody who's liked, watched, subscribed, all of that stuff. Super grateful for it all. So I might hop off here because I do have some things I want to do. I need to do today. I got some dogs I need to take out. They need to go out. Why did you turn on? I don't need you right now. This I do need on, but I don't need my Pro Tools interface on. I need to get an adapter or build an. I haven't decided if I'm going to get an adapter or if I'm going to build an adapter. I haven't decided yet. If I build one, I have to. That's a pain in the neck. I could build one. I need a stereo to mono XLR for my. Actually, it's for the thing. Unless I can find that one, I have one somewhere. I don't know. If not, it's okay. Life goes on, moves forward. But I don't need the rack on. That rack on. I need this on. So, but I wanted to watch some videos while I was working down here, and I can't do that without this one thing on. So I think I'm gonna hop off. We've been on for about 40 minutes here, which is not uncommon. You know, we're it's about what we've been doing lately. You know, half hour, 45 minutes. And I picked a weird time of the day to do this. So, but I'm grateful for everybody who's watched, liked, subscribed. We've got some other videos that are going to be rolling out here within the next, maybe today, maybe tomorrow. I haven't decided if I'm going to post it today or tomorrow or wait and have it go next week, because I really haven't filmed it yet. I was going to film it yesterday, had a massive migraine, couldn't do it. I feel much better today. Migraine went away. I feel good. I got stuff I need to do today, though. I need to go start my Christmas shopping, which I know I'm way late on it. And then I've got to do a couple other little things here and there, get some groceries, take some cable to music around. Hopefully they take it. I don't know. I might just go take it up there and see what they say, because I've got 4 16-channel snakes that I need to get rid of that I don't need. But I keep wondering, like, should I get rid of them or should I keep them? Because they are long. I could go from the rack over here and back with them. So I gotta figure out if I'm gonna keep them. I do have at least 2 that I know I should get rid of. They're my XLR. They're my 1/4 inch to. What are they? They're 1/4 inch to 1/4 inch. I have 2 of them. So I need to get rid of those. I don't need them. So, got a text message from who? Who texted me? It says I have a text message. Said I had a text message. Oh, I do. But yeah, that's what I know. Not a whole lot. Not crazy amount of stuff. But I'm glad the spammers are kind of staying at bay today. They usually come out of the woodwork a little bit, but yeah, no, that's, like I said, that's what I know. Add stream markers, create highlight video. Cool. Channel level settings, use default overlay. I didn't know I could do that. They've added all sorts of stuff in here. Yeah, that's easier to edit, that's for sure. Generate a cropped version. That should be off. It does it every stinking time. I don't always want it to create a highlight from this, and it's just defaulted, and I don't know how to get that turned off. I really don't. So, 58 and a 57. Okay, that's what I need. I really don't. Choose my phone lighting effects. Let's see if they got effects. Not much, usually. There's not much in there that I really want. There's a bus compressor. I have one. Oh, there it is. There's that WM as an effect. It's really not an effect. That is, though. They have this. They dropped it. Nope, the same price. I thought they dropped it. They dropped it to $449. I'd be like, heck yeah, I'll figure out how to get that guy. I'm still trying to figure out. I keep watching it, hoping that it kind of sticks around a little bit longer, and that nobody picks it up, and I can go pick it up pretty cheap. Because the longer stuff sits at Music Go Around, the cheaper it gets. Gate, compressor, phonic, parametric EQ. They make a compressor. People sell a lot of analog compressors, and I'm not sure why. I could see EQ. I don't know, maybe it's just me. But I love my warm audio bus comp. If I had the channel count, I would get another one. I'd stick it right in here and I'd make it my drum bus rather than using the 76. But I'm just trying to see what I don't have plugged in. I got some stuff I got to plug in the desk here. I still don't have my bus comp set up from when I redid the desk. So, yeah, I would love another WA 273. I think that'd be great. Really do, but it's not in the budget right now. Click all. Just see what they got floating around in all. Sometimes I like to just browse. What do they got in all? Because sometimes stuff doesn't get placed in the right direction, the right spot. This thing here, I think only has like, no, it does have 8. That's kind of neat. I didn't know it did. I don't need it, but I thought that was one of those ones that only had 4. Well, there's my old thing. Oh, yeah, they still got the WA, or the Art Pro MPA. It's a tube. It says it's a power amplifier. That's not. It's a mic pre. The cool thing is it's got an impedance thing on it, and I've thought about getting it because I don't know where I'd put it. I'd probably put it in the rack on that side with the Fender Frontman. That's probably what I would do. Which then those cables would actually work really well because I could run out of it. Not into it, but out of it. One is that all of their inputs are on the back, and I'm trying to get, like, the WA stuff I like is because it has front and back inputs. Like my 273 has got a front input and a back input. And I like that because I can patch into it without having to crawl behind it. I do like that. I like it a lot. I didn't think I would, but I like that a lot. So I can plug my drop snake that I've got in here into the front if I want to, or like I could take Apple Store's not available at the moment. I didn't realize I hit that with my arm. It happens, but yeah. Well, there's this whole bill thing. I'm thinking about using it over Square. Just because there's... Cool. I just need to figure out how I can get... I need some stuff I gotta do. So I think I'm gonna hop off, get some of the stuff I need to get done today done, and get a few things wrapped up before Christmas. Next week is ridiculously busy here. The week before Christmas is usually dead, or I have just like some things here and there. But this entire week from starting Sunday, actually starting tomorrow I gotta go pick up risers and do a few other things. Starting tomorrow through the 22nd. Yes. 23rd, something like that. I'm swamped, so you may not see much of videos. We'll see how it goes. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't. We'll see you all next time. In case I did miss you, good morning, good evening, and good night.